This is Yerushalmi Demai. In the article, Ozvar edition, we're doing Daf Yud Beis, and we're supposed to start right at the top. But in order to get into it, so to speak, we're going to start out on the base um, uh, from Raiba Braid Rav Chia Barva, which is 4 lines up, and in the Bavli, the Vilna, it's out on the base, I think. No, hey, payment base. Rabbi Bob, Rabbi Rav Chia. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines up. Okay, so Rabbi Bob, Rabbi Rav Chia Barva, and Rabbi Chia b'Shem Rabbi Yochanan. Mutakdim Sheni Rishon b'Madmai. You're allowed to take a Ma'aser Sheni from Ma'aser Rishon b'Madmai, even though you're not allowed to do it by Vadai. Rabbi Yaakov Baracha Ba'idi b'Shem Rabbi Shimon Levi said Lo Yaseh. L'Chatchil shouldn't do it. V'im also Masha also you did it. You did it. Okay, it works. Now, Ma'u Likva Sheni Makam Rishon. What can I be kovea sheni in the place of rishon? Well, it's a little bit misleading here. What it actually means to ask is, I took on ma'aser sheni before ma'aser rishon. I want to be plated at ma'aser sheni. I want to take on ma'aser rishon from the same grain. Can I do that? Okay, so the Ma'alik Vashem Makam Rishon Rabbi Yossi even show we're going to bring a raya from a ma'aser. Yosef and Shol isolate Arise Pere. His sharecropper brought him fruit. Amalei Tzeuk Vasheni. Said go and allocate some to my Sheni. V'chazim Amalei. Then he went back and told him Tzeuk Kava Rishon. Go and allocate Rishon. Chashem Hashem Kava Sheni b'Makom Rishon. Maybe it was Kovea the Sheni, which the Ma'aser Sheni, and then the same grain he then made into Ma'aser Rishon. So that would be a problem. So Hadamara, this teaches us Shemutza Likva Sheni Makam Rishon. It's not a problem. Whatever you set aside for Ma'aser Sheni, of course, afterwards you redeemed it, and now you can use it over again in order to make Ma'aser Rishon. Okay, now the Gemara says, Ula Rabbi Shmo B'Shem Yochanan said, Poter Adam Estivlo, a person can following through on this, we'll just learn. Person can exempt his tevel of Demai. B'sa'ach hashel tevel, one saw of tevel. Okay, tzara, who's osa, how does he do? Maybe sa'ach hashel tevel brings one saw of tevel. V'osa sa sheni, then he makes a ma'aser sheni. Upodeh, osa, and he redeems it. V'chayso, so trumas ma'aser l'makam acher. Now, trumas ma'aser l'makam acher could also be the same place, but the point is that you can make it Ma'aser Rishon, from which you then take off Trumas Ma'aser, which you give to the Kohen, of course. So the Makam Acher is not Lav Dafka, the Radah on the bottom. The Radah on the bottom, which I don't think is the bottom of the article, is on the bottom of the Vilna, says that the Makam Acher is Lav Dafka. And I quote, if I can find it. No, he does just says Mokum Acher. So somebody said Mokum Acher is left Afka. Okay. Nachas Ula Tabida Esame. Nachas Ula Tamon. Ula went down to Bavel. Vam Rabbi Shem Rabbi Yochanan. He said over the statement of Poter Adam Estivlo in name Rabbi Yochanan. So when he says on name Rabbi Yochanan in Bavel, Chavun Olave, people started getting up on him. Hezo Shesho. Shes asks for Masisa Pliga. The following Brisa argues. Now, it has to be stressed that the next few lines of this Gemara are very difficult. Many different Farshim say Kupshatim, and some of them are very highly complex. I'm going to try and make it as smooth as possible and as simple as possible without getting into the intense mathematics that some of the Mefarshim get into here. So, the price says, yeah, in front of you 2 baskets of tevel. Now, this has to be for our purposes, tevel of demai, because otherwise the whole discussion doesn't start. This is a little bit difficult because the next line says, you take 2 figs. Now, presumably those 2 figs are truma, yet we know that you don't take off truma from demai. It's not as they do, because our Amaratzim unfortunately do not take off truma, but back then the Amaratzim did take off truma, so therefore the demai only has meiser in it. Okay, so that evidently that's lav dafka. In other words, or there's a unique case of demai which you knew that we're not sure even about the truma itself. But the important thing here is in the Tosefta and in the Rash, when he quotes the Tosefta, takes out the words min hashniya. That's a very important point for us to remember. Because we don't, if it doesn't say min hashniya, you take off from the one basket on the other basket. Okay, so you take from the one basket the shnei tainim, shnei surim, 2 figs, and 2 isurim, the Meiser Rishon, Meiser Sheni, V'Yisur Shel Isur, and you take off an Isur of that Isur. Okay, you take off an Isur of that Isur, and that is the Trumas Meiser. So it says, well, why do you have to take off Meiser Sheni and Meiser Rishon? Just take off Meiser Sheni, redeem it, and then take the same thing as Meiser Rishon. As again, like we thought of Ulas and Rabbi Shmuel is true. V'Yito Shnei Teinim, L'Avdavka Shnei Teinim, whatever it is. The Shnei Teinim is somehow probably has to do with the Shumas Meiser amount, but whatever the case may be, the main question is V'Yaso Sam Sheni V'Yifta V'Yasem Shumas Meiser Mokom Acher. Take them, make them Meiser Sheni, redeem them, make them Shumas Meiser, whether if you're here or somewhere else, make them Shumas Meiser. Rabbi Manu said no, it doesn't work that way. Ein sheni shabishayna tavu l'rishon shabashniya. You can't make the sheni in the first basket tevel again for rishon vis-a-vis the second basket. And this is evidently a special halacha. You can't take the sheni which you made and have played it and then make it rishon for a different basket. For the same basket, yes, but not for a different basket. So I don't know if it's Xer Drabanan, I don't know if it's because there's some lumdus here that it can't go to the other basket, but it can't go to the other basket. Okay, and that's what Rabbi Chia comes to support. I mean, Chanina, he says, Talmud back over when we began today. Krishu Toivel Rishon Ula Sheni. We're talking about in the same Kri. You're taking off Sheni, being played in, and taking off Rishon. Bramhacha, but here, Sheni Shenit Kan Machmas Rishon, the second basket, which you're masaking with the first basket. At Chayzvel, so Rishon, you're going to go back and make it the Ma'aser Sheni, revert back in order to make it Ma'aser Rishon on the second basket. That doesn't work. Now I don't know why it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can't again from the same Kri. You can take from take Ma'aser Sheni, Podet, make a Ma'aser Rishon Demai. In the second basket, you can't do it. Right? Once you take off Ma'aser Sheni in the first basket for both baskets, and then you want to revert back to Ma'aser Rishon, and then take for that to work on both baskets, that you can't do. It can't become tevel. It can become tevel again for its own basket, but it can't become tevel again for the other basket. Not clear to me why, but that's the resolution why you can't do it over there. Perhaps some say the Rabbanan. I didn't want you to get confused. But it can't there. It's not allowed to be done. Bramhacha sheni. Right again. Right. Talmud krishu toivel rishon l'sheni. It's the same kri bramhacha sheni shenit kan machmas rishon. The at chozer also so rishon you want to go back and make it rishon you can't do that. Okay, the Gemara goes on. Let's finish the parak here. Back to the Mishnah. Shemen shagardi sachbetz bosov chay b'dmai. The oil which the weaver anoints his fingers with is chay b'dmai. Masha sorig nosim etzember, that which the comber puts into the wool is pat midmai. Ma ben zeh lezeh. What's the difference between the two? Ze agav gufa batel. This is batel on your hand. In other words, it still remains edible. It's still on your hand. V'zagav temer batel. This is batel to the temer. In other words, it's no longer edible. It's part of the wool, so therefore there's no demai on that.